Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Gary Grigsby's War in the East, where we're playing the Vistula to Berlin campaign. Once again back here with more defensive action. Right, so if we look at the defenses, I feel first of all, let's move back 1st Panzer. And move up the 25th Hungarian Infantry Division here. I think what I'll do is I'll take out the 3rd Cavalry Brigade and I'll put it up here. And I'll also put them under the 72nd Corps. Or not. Alright, well, I can switch that later. Anyway. I want to see whether I can ship these units away and put them in the center. I currently have absolutely nothing to defend in whatever way possible. You're probably unready. So let's just move those guys back. There's no real reason to try and hold them there. The thing here is this is city, urban. I actually think that I can hold Buchen, but not Katowice. Let's move them back 1 hex. They're actually... What I need to do here is put the 48th Panzer Corps down here. And put you under the 48th Panzer Corps. Just like that. Shit, the ogre's there. Anyway, this will have to hold like that. I wanna send both of these infantry divisions over to Breslau. Then you're not active. And the question is, do I want to hold Poznan? I cannot get them there. But I... shit. I will, however, send you in there. Basically, I need to try and get something up into the Vistula. These are heavy wood, so they're pretty good for defense. Let's see. The core itself would also need to go down here. This is, they're also unready. There are more units here that can actually combine together. What I need to do is I need to use the armor to hold the Soviets, or at least delay the Soviets in this here area. And what I'll do though is... if only I could get them into Torun. You can go there. Because I might actually hold that for a turn. Get the Battle of the Grenadiers over down here. They cannot actually even reach up to the Vistula that way. How far can you go? You can reach into Poznan, get off of the train. And I have the 433rd Infantry Division. Oh. Yeah, actually I don't want them into Poznan. I put them into these light woods because the light woods at least offer some protection from this. I don't think it will help a lot. The Markish Friedland division can go into Bydgoszcz. Well, these guys will only be able to delay the Soviets for one turn potentially. It's not... useful by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see. Well, let's get them behind those lines and just see if I can get them out. No way to rail any of those. How about Leibstandard? They can. And there's also the 12th SS Panzer. Let's just get Army Group Vistula out. To the map. Okay. Could I then still get any of these out? I cannot get out Viking because they've already done some stuff, but I could get out Totenkopf. So that's probably a pretty good idea. What do you have? You're just a depleted unit. And just means I'm gonna try to move them back. Right. Okay. What I need to do is, let's move you to the back. I'm not going to be able to hold this city. So this is 3 hexes. It's not great, but they might be able to hold that somewhat. Probably not. One part of the 342nd is completely shattered as well. Might just as well try to get it out there. Let's get 19th Panzer in here. And 25th Panzer in there. Because I need to protect this from this flank, mostly. These guys can walk there, but then they're not super likely to be able to attack afterwards. I mean, they might still. Let's get the 10th Panzer Grenadier Division over in here. These guys can't go any further, but I will defend that city. I'll probably have to put you guys under 4th Panzer Army. That's a range of 15. So what I'll then do is I'll have the Brandenburg Panzer Grenadier Division hold Łódź. And they can just slice through that. No, I have nothing there. I guess the best thing would be here, but that's not particularly amazing through any means. But it's the only way to protect this column moving back to the Oder, really. Every step back is good. I would have to move the 712th Infantry Division into Gliesenow. There's basically no other way to try and get anything out in there. And I cannot move any of those armored units. Well, I guess I could. I'll have to move something in there to prevent them from just moving straight through. That actually, yeah. They won't like it, but the proper location then would be this clear hex here. Yeah. It's the only way I can prevent them from getting in between there. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'll go for Friedrich Bock. No, Eduard Dysenhofer, who at least is a 6/6, has 4 admin. But that's better than nothing. Okay, so basically they have to hold this here area through some means while we try to get our units out. Let's get the 7th Panzer Division over in Candinia. They're unready, they need additional refitting and stuff, which they probably cannot do, but or very unlikely to do, but still. There is still nothing that I can put into those hexes. Since I cannot bring up the troops. And there are no units that can actively fight there. It seems, so that would be a problem. There's nothing I can do against that. The best thing I can do is an unready 391st. I think it's ZBV is... No, never mind. Anyway, this unready unit is the best I can do. Then I should have... Yeah. I should have put the 6th SS Panzer Army over there like that. Let's move the 12th SS Panzer, get them off of the train there, and then move the 6th SS Panzer Army and the 1st SS Panzer Corps over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that doesn't work. Let's put you under the 1st SS Panzer Corps. And put these under the 6th SS Panzer Army. Now, I actually think that I'm very likely to just disband the 11th SS Panzer Army and then put Felix Steiner under the... Well, actually, both of these are pretty decent. But the thing is, I'll probably not get enough units in here either which way. Even to fill up one army. Let's just see who's better. So Sepp Dietrich is a 98666. And Felix Steiner is a 97677. So they both have their strengths and weaknesses. But I think the 7-7 is probably better than the additional initiative, potentially. So I would leave it to Felix Steiner then. Right, so what I'm going to do then, I'm not going to remove the 6th SS Panzer Army, as I actually might use it to some other benefit. But what I'll do is I'll put all of its support units under the 1st SS Panzer Corps, and then next turn I'll change that 1st SS Panzer Corps over to the 11th SS Panzer Army. Oh. Wow, that's fine. No, these guys only have the 1st SS Panzer Corps indeed. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the security units, etc., which are currently under the OKH, under the 6th SS Panzer Army, so that all the support units here have at least an additional die roll when it comes to getting reinforcements, which seems super sucky, but I guess I'm gonna do that. If I can, at least. I might not be able to. Okay, I can. I will be moving both of these further ahead, so... That leaves me with the fortified zones, which is fine. Yeah. Can you imagine being in charge of some fortified zones? That's... I'm probably incapable, yeah. I'll have to start doing that next turn. Anyway, the Berlin fortress cannot be designated for the moment. They can't either. Okay, I guess then that's it. Berlin has the OKW, so I'll put these guys under the reserve arrival hex here. Or not, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay, I have this infantry. Oh, I can actually put these guys in here. 433rd. Okay, so I do have now an actual unit that is guarding that. Doesn't really make it all that much better, but it's something. Oh, this is OKW. This is good Darien. Okay. Yep. Let's see if there are any in the back. Yeah. Okay, there's still the Kuslin unit, which I'm not gonna rail, but the question is, where am I gonna put it? I could already try to get it to move there, but the chance that I'll be able to hold the Vistula is slim to none. If they move in through there, I'll be glad to have these in the light woods. They'll at least block them from getting too far across the Vistula if they do decide to move. Although, if I do it like this, yeah, it's sucky that I have to put in clear, but at least they have a zone of control over all those areas. Now, if they don't cross the Vistula this turn at least, I'll actually be quite pleased. I'm surprised that I found the forces to scrounge up anything. But they'll take a huge, like, there's nothing here. They'll take huge swaths. Alright, so I've at least been able to get some semblance of some force. Let's start out up here, and then afterwards I'm gonna get all the units under the right HQ and stuff like that, and then afterwards I'll take care of the support units and then I'll ship them. Basically, it's just been, you know, reorganizing, see what we can do, then reorganizing again, see what we can do, etc., etc. Just continuous work. Yep. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna abandon Casa and I'm gonna give it up to that depot. What do we have here, though? Heavy industry. Oh. Yeah, for good measure, I actually want to have this be a bit more round, because the problem is, if the Soviets go in here, then these guys will have trouble getting out, and I don't want to lose this Ski Jaeger division, so I'll put them in there for now. I'll actually disband the fortified units. I need them somewhere else. Let's see if there's some other fortified areas down here. I guess not. But it does, it will allow me to build more fortified units here, I would wager. One. Yeah, I'm not so sure whether I'll even be able to hold that down there. But I'll just start up here. 2. There. There. I might have a lot of them in the west, and I think it might be that that's the problem. Let's build it here for the moment. So, I already have 40. Well, that's a line of some sort. 6,000 Panzer Army. which is getting kind of busy. Okay, that's the fortified line. Can you imagine being in charge of an army which is only in charge of fortified zones which have 10 manpower, which is one rifle squad? Okay. Oh my. I'm abandoning fortifying brigades here, or shipping them out. Well, it's better than nothing. I will... Oh, is this? Oh, it's amphibious. Okay. I need naval transport. I'm gonna send them over here so they can immediately start digging in. These guys are too weak. Oh. Really? Ah, they can go here. That's nice. Oh, I also had some Volksgrenadier units there. And the Danzig 4 Division. Right, Godenhaven 4 Division. Well, personally I think it's more fair to keep 4 divisions in the place where they are as part of a, let's just call it a role play kind of thing. But the 31st Volksgrenadiers can actually go into Chelmno, which is a rough hex, so it's easier to defend somewhat. Yeah. And then the Liebau 4 Brigade, I might move it depending on whether I can ship more units from here. I'm a bit afraid I'll not be able to. Anyway. Let's get that security division together. And do the same with this security division. So I'll be looking to get the security divisions out first. This is a security regiment. Well, let's see if they can move out now. The answer is no. Okay, you move out from Lipaia. No, no. But I'll try to get those security units out first. And we'll see what can be done then. Next up is the 227th Infantry Division. Actually, I think at the same time I'll be looking to get out the Luftwaffe field divisions. And those are going to be my top priority for the next turn. Get those guys out. At the same time, 40, 28. Okay, let's take a look here. And then 6, 8, 8, 8. So they're saving 3, 3, 3. Yeah, let's reorganize this. So we have the 10th Corps here. Put you under the 3rd SS Panzer Corps. Start with that. So 121st will go under the 10th, and I'll also have the 126th under the 10th. Then we'll have 3rd SS Panzer Corps. The 14th Panzer Division will also get under it. There's the 2nd Corps and the 1st Corps. 1st Corps is completely full. Though I have the 2nd Corps. How good is this guy? Pretty decent. I can put the 263rd under the 3rd SS Panzer Corps as well. Because your full 3rd SS Panzer Corps can take one more unit from 1st Corps. Currently, 2nd Corps is superfluous, and I will disband it. And I will take away its support units, which is pretty decent. Anyway, by this point, I do need to put the 300th Estonian under the 1st as well. And what it means is I cannot actually remove stuff except you, the 43rd Corps, which is only security units. I'm gonna put them under the Army Group North and give it support units, which is 3 artillery. To the 40th and 3rd at least. Or sorry, the 10th. And I guess to the first core as well, yeah. Okay. What it means is the 18th Army is then no longer so overburdened. They're at 34, so that's pretty good by that stage. Let's see if I can actually remove one. Can I divide this 6 over these? Yes, I can. So I'll most likely abandon the weakest one of these. This is a 7-7. Kurzhertog is a 4-6. And you also 4-7. So I guess I'll remove the 36th Panzer Corps and divide its units. There. So now yeah, let's get one of these up here. And now you're at 10, you're at 8, you're at 10, and okay. You needs to be here under the 50th, and then you're under the 6th SS Latvian Corps. I don't think they I have to say, it's a bit unfortunate to see that they have... Oh, some of these units have actual support units at the infantry level, and I don't actually want that, so I'll have to check them. 10, 10, 10. Now I still have one unit extra, but that's fine. I might actually take them out or something like that. For now, I'll put them in the line here, which means that most of them are looking pretty decent, except for this one hex. We'll see how that goes. However, let's see how the support units are divided. All of these have 3 artillery. Let's turn that into 4. That's the 16th. Yep. The 50th. And the Latvian. Let's give all of them a flak battalion too. And the first... Oh, right. That's stupid. Yeah, it's the 16th. Well, never mind. Let's look at construction units. This corps has 0. 1. 1. Let's give both to the 17th, or 16th, sorry. The Pioneers. 50th. I think. Yeah. Machine gun battalions. They have 0, 1, 0. So 1 to the 16th, 1 to the 50th. And then we have some Jaegers, which is a lot of Hetzers and some Jagdpanthers. We also have a heavy Panzer battalion. Now, the interesting thing is that because they're support units, I can actually remove them from this area and actually get them under something else. I'll actually send these guys to the 11th SS Panzer Army, and the same applies for these other heavy guns here. Where they'll be put to much better use than over in here, and it will allow me to get the 3,000 support men to be removed. I might actually be able to already disband it here. No. That's unfortunate. Let's put it under the OKH. Let's put it maximum TOE at 50 for now. And then I'll delete it whenever I have the chance. I'll put it as far away as possible, but I might have to ship it out. That would be unfortunate, but there's nothing to be done about that. They have an unready Luftwaffe field division and... okay. th Army has 1 construction battalion. I still need to put the units from the 2nd Corps out there. 1st, 3rd SS and 10th. First, 3rd SS and the 10th. Let's put this under the 3rd SS Panzer Corps. And there are 2 construction battalions. You already have 2. You have 2, and the 1st has 2. Okay. Let's look at the Pioneers. 1. None. So I'll probably send 2 to the 3rd SS. Yep. And the Sturm Artillery Brigade. You are going into the 11th SS Panzer Army. Let's put the 2nd Corps under the OKH. Put its max TOE at 50. Also move it up. And I might be able to disband that later as well. You in there. Don't put the depot. You're on reserve, you're ready. Let's take a look which are the weak points. This unit as well. I'll actually do it like this, so this is a bit more powerful because they'll be attacking from that side anyway. Most likely. then the thing is, I kind of want to do this. You're taking charge of that, you're taking charge of that, and you're taking charge of that. Yeah. And now I also actually have you in the back here as a reserve, you in here as a reserve. Okay. This side is a bit weaker, but they can still fall back to this defensive line, I suppose. Are they in the swamp? Yeah, let's get them onto the back. Alright, that's the Corland pocket.